Jordan Peterson's Guide to Overcoming Depression and Finding Purpose. The initial point to emphasize is the critical importance of addressing severe depression by considering the use of antidepressants. The rationale behind this is that in cases of profound depression, there's a tangible risk of losing the individual, and providing antidepressants can be a crucial lifeline. When someone is in the depths of suffering, there's a responsibility to some extent to grasp any opportunity for support that is extended to them. In my therapeutic work, particularly with clients facing significant challenges, I often advocate for an open-minded approach. I frequently tell them, while I may not have the exact solution, it's essential not to dismiss potential remedies arbitrarily, as you may not have the luxury of doing so. Antidepressants, backed by technical reasons for their efficacy, represent a straightforward solution. Though it may seem unrelated to previous discussions, the message is clear. When society offers a solution that works, it's worth trying, regardless of preconceived notions. Beyond this, a prevalent issue observed in individuals grappling with depression can be likened to the narrative of Peter Pan, who refuses to grow up. In this analogy, the predicament lies in attaining kingship over a non-existent realm, Neverland. Analogously, being the ruler of nothing is not particularly beneficial. Similarly, many depressed individuals face a multitude of reasons for their condition, and one common thread is a lack of order in their lives. Those without sufficient structure often find themselves overwhelmed. Consequently, when someone reports depression during our sessions, I routinely inquire about fundamental aspects of their life, such as employment. Not having a job can be particularly problematic in our societal context, adding an additional layer to the challenges they face. Initially, one major issue faced by individuals lacking a structured daily routine is the disturbance of biological rhythms. When there isn't a clear and compelling motivation to maintain consistent daily schedules, particularly regarding sleep, it often leads to irregular sleep patterns. Biological rhythms, including the circadian rhythm that governs the sleep-wake cycle, thrive on consistency and predictability. When there is no organized routine, the body's internal clock can become desynchronized. This can lead to difficulties in falling asleep or waking up at consistent times, and it may contribute to issues such as insomnia or excessive sleepiness. Without a clear external framework, individuals may find it challenging to establish a regular sleep routine. Factors like staying up late without a set bedtime, inconsistent waking hours, or irregular sleep durations can disrupt the body's natural balance. This disruption not only affects the quantity of sleep, but also its quality, potentially leading to feelings of fatigue, difficulty concentrating, and overall impaired well-being. In summary, the absence of a structured daily routine can disturb the natural biological rhythms, particularly the sleep-wake cycle. This disruption can have various implications for physical and mental health, emphasizing the importance of establishing consistent patterns for optimal well-being. This disruption, particularly when coupled with inconsistent wake-up times and the habit of afternoon napping, can swiftly lead to feelings of depression. Another crucial aspect is the absence of a clear purpose. Human psychology is wired to thrive when driven by a sense of purpose. This isn't merely speculative. We have a comprehensive understanding of the neural circuitry underlying positive emotions. Positive emotions, as research indicates, are not primarily derived from the achievement of goals, but from witnessing progress toward valued objectives. This distinction is vital because many individuals erroneously anticipate prolonged elation upon accomplishing significant milestones, only to find themselves unexpectedly depressed. The root cause often lies in the sudden void created by the question, "What do I do now?" highlighting the importance of ongoing purposeful pursuits. A job, beyond providing financial stability, furnishes essential structure to one's life. Without gainful employment, individuals often grapple with a lack of order, leading to overwhelming chaos. Furthermore, the absence of a clear goal or purpose exacerbates this situation, resulting in a deficiency of positive emotions associated with goal pursuit. Understanding this psychological mechanism is crucial because, without a job, individuals are not only without structure but also deprived of the positive emotional rewards that accompany meaningful endeavors. The multifaceted nature of depression is evident when considering social connections. Isolation, often a companion to depression, compounds the challenges. Individuals in the throes of depression might lack not only employment but also friends, intimate relationships, and may grapple with additional health issues and substance abuse. It becomes a complex web, where addressing one aspect doesn't necessarily translate to overall improvement. For instance, having 3 or more of these challenges simultaneously joblessness, social isolation, health issues, and substance abuse, creates a formidable barrier to recovery. Progress on one front may be offset by setbacks in another, perpetuating a cycle of deep-seated chaos that hinders the individual's ability to emerge from their predicament. When advising individuals grappling with depression, I emphasize the importance of preserving stability in their lives. I encourage them not to overlook the practicalities, securing a job even if it's not their dream position, forming social connections, and venturing into the dating scene to explore the possibility of establishing intimate relationships. These elements serve as foundational pillars that provide stability and support. However, it's crucial to approach this advice with nuance. I don't advocate for a one-size-fits-all approach. Instead, negotiation becomes a key element. It involves not only negotiating with the person experiencing depression, but also teaching them the art of negotiating with themselves. This process is vital for sustainable change. A practical technique in this regard involves a form of self-inquiry. Rather than imposing tasks on oneself in a tyrannical manner, it's more effective to ask, "What am I willing to do?" This approach resembles a meditative technique. For instance, upon waking up in the morning, one might contemplate the desire to have a fulfilling day, free from guilt and filled with enjoyable activities. The next step is to inquire about the feasible actions that one is willing to undertake to make this vision a reality. Through consistent practice over a few days, the mind often reveals insights. It might suggest addressing lingering responsibilities, like completing overdue homework that has been a source of stress for an extended period. By heeding these self-negotiated and manageable steps, individuals can gradually break the cycle of avoidance and self-torment. It's a pragmatic approach that empowers individuals to take small, achievable actions, fostering a sense of accomplishment and contributing to an overall improvement in well-being. In situations where an individual is grappling with depression, a valuable approach is to teach them the art of self-negotiation. The initial step involves identifying their aims. Even if they feel devoid of purpose due to the severity of their depression, I often encourage individuals to choose the least objectionable aim and act it out, acknowledging that emotions can be so entangled that pretending and acting can precede genuine belief. This challenges the conventional notion that one must believe before acting and underscores the power of behavioral interventions. When engaging in therapeutic work to help someone establish structure in their life, a crucial aspect is to carefully identify the actions that they are willing to undertake. While it might be assumed that the individual desires improvement, it's important to acknowledge that the desire to make positive changes is not always a given. There could be hidden psychological or emotional rewards in maintaining a state of dysfunction, and these need to be acknowledged and explored. Setting clear and tangible goals becomes paramount in this process. It's essential to understand that even small steps, taken consistently and incrementally, can have a significant impact on fostering positive change. The emphasis here is on the power of gradual progress, recognizing that persistent and repeated efforts, no matter how modest, can accumulate to create a potent force for transformative improvement. This approach allows for a more realistic and achievable pathway towards positive change, considering the complexities that may be involved in the individual's journey toward well-being. Drawing inspiration from the wisdom of figures like Alexander Solzhenitsyn, I advocate for a pragmatic approach to life evaluation. By paying attention to aspects that need fixing, individuals can embark on a journey of self-improvement. A cautionary note is sounded against attempting to fix things beyond one's control, emphasizing the importance of focusing on manageable tasks. The significance of environmental storytelling is highlighted through an experiment illustrating how words associated with aging or youth subtly influence the walking speed of individuals. This underscores the idea that our environment is not merely composed of objects but functions as a set of tools and obstacles, influencing our perceptions and actions. The advice is to pay attention to this environment, extending the awareness to oneself, as it constantly offers cues on what actions to take. Shifting gears, the discussion delves into the profound idea that life's meaning can justify its inherent suffering. Contrary to the simplistic pursuit of happiness, the proposition is that life is not about constant joy but about finding meaning amid challenges. Acknowledging the inevitability of difficult situations, the emphasis is on recognizing the grace in moments of happiness. The discourse then explores the concept of meaningfulness in life. Despite the inherent challenges in pursuing meaning, the realization is that individuals have a choice. On one hand, one can adopt the perspective that nothing one does holds any significance, providing a sense of freedom from responsibility. On the other hand, embracing the belief that everything one does matters introduces the weight of responsibility, with actions contributing to the balance of good and evil in the world. This dichotomy raises the fundamental question: do individuals prefer the comfort of insignificance, or are they willing to shoulder the responsibility that accompanies a truly meaningful life? We kindly request your support by liking and subscribing to our channel. We consistently deliver 3 new videos each week, covering pivotal topics such as wealth, health, and relationships.